They have never known a world without school shootings.
I think we need to do something more drastic.
And they have a dramatic plan to do something about it.
In the event of our deaths from gun violence, we want the images of our deaths to be publicized.
Current Columbine students are campaigning to change how the media cover mass shootings, and we're going 360.
Denver 7 starts right now.
So, is this hard to look at? I mean, it should be. Does it do enough to convey the horrors of one of Colorado's darkest days?
Well, students who currently walk the halls of Columbine High School say no. They say the media can do better by showing worse.
And we did show worse that day. We wrestle with it every year as April 20th approaches, and every few months when another person walks into a crowded room and starts shooting.
So tonight, Denver 7's Megan Lopez wrestles with how the media should cover mass murders and our responsibility to victims past, present, and future.
Sometimes it takes seeing the worst of humanity to bring out the best.
It's the campaign that's already causing controversy, started by a group of current Columbine High School students.
In the event of our deaths from gun violence, we want the images of our deaths to be publicized.
For these students, it's all about helping people understand the true horrors of gun violence. But psychologists say these images can be traumatic.
And I tell them, take all the pictures you can.
While the father of an Aurora theater victim says maybe this is what people need to see.
I think we need to do something more drastic.
For Kaylee Turner, this is about making a statement.
A lot of times we're sheltered from the true realities of gun violence.
Turner and her fellow students participated in marches, rallies, and vigils and say nothing has changed, but they've seen how images have influenced history.
Art and photography are extremely powerful in creating change.
So she signed a petition and put a sticker on her ID, hoping that if she's the victim of violence, her death will mean something.
We need to at least attempt to show people what is actually occurring.
For Representative Tom Sullivan,
I am the father of a murder victim from the Aurora Theater massacre, my son Alex.
This is about facing reality.
You know, Alex was only was shot one time. He came in from his left side.
He's spent years looking through the horrific images of that night.
He's lying on the floor in row 12. He was wearing khaki pants and a red shirt. He's lying face down.
He keeps those pictures on his cell phone, showing them to other lawmakers who he says can become numb to stories of tragedy.
You know, maybe they need to see some of these pictures.
And while he's saddened that high schoolers are having to resort to these stickers, he knows the power of a picture.
What you hope in those instances is that you make an impact on them.
But some experts say showing these images can be traumatic.
The impact of graphic images is more than we might imagine.
Allison Holman from UC Irvine conducted a long-term study after the Boston Marathon bombing of people who saw graphic images and found
you can have post-traumatic stress type symptoms in the aftermath of being exposed repeatedly to these kinds of images.
Holman says she understands the desire to spark change, but believes showing these images could do more harm than good.
I don't think that showing that to the public is necessarily going to make the public more open to instituting the kind of changes they would want.
Next month marks 20 years since the Columbine High School shooting shook Colorado to its core. A lot has changed since then, but some things have not. And while the country is divided over a solution to school shootings and gun violence, the bottom line is that no one wants another memorial like this to ever have to be built again. Megan Lopez, Denver 7.
And we cover these stories because we care about the people and the issues involved, about you. And please email us your thoughts on how we're doing and what you would like to see us do differently. 360 at thedenverchannel.com.